Hey friends!
Hey y'all.
This Britt
And T.
and we're back with another video, and this topic is about
Love languages.
why do I do this? Why do I do this? Like I'm signaling you. Like I don't need to do that.
Like she's Spider-Man.
Yeah, like but yes, we're gonna do the 5 love languages, and that's kind of basically we're gonna just kind of go from there. So to name the 5 love languages, in case you didn't know, and I actually think if you do not know about the 5 love languages, you really should go take a quiz or really take a moment and think about it, because someone asked me this week the same question, and like even though I thought I knew the answer, I really sat there and talked for like an hour trying to figure it out my damn self. Dang self. So the 5.
Oh,
here I go again.
5. The 5 love languages are words of affirmation. Should I define them as I say them or just?
Oh yeah, a short little.
Okay, so words of affirmation, which is verbal compliments that express your love and appreciation. Acts of service, which is any act that eases the burden of responsibility. Quality time, which is focused and undivided attention spent with each other. Giving gifts, which is tangible symbols that reflect thoughtfulness and effort. Physical touch, a non-sexual touch that reinforces your presence. So those are the love languages.
Yeah. So for me personally, like when I got asked the question this week, I really realized like I don't think more like for me personally, I don't have just inside of my mouth. I don't think that I have one. Like there's no one for me. I actually all of these are me. Well, except for the receiving gifts thing. Like it's a great thing, but it's not something I'm kind of used to really. So it's like it doesn't like it's like how can I say? It's not
so
like a part of me.
I think that for the most part, I'm all of them, but I categorize them by which is most important and which is least important for me is that the very dead end. So
we should do that then. We should go over from
Okay, so how do you rate yours? Like, how do you put yours in perspective for yourself?
Okay, so the biggest thing for me is words of affirmation. Wait.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
No. All right, so scratch that. So my from greater to least or least to greatest. I guess it doesn't
I would
matter.
say the most important to the least.
Okay, so the most important for me is physical touch. And we're talking about like in the dynamic of like relationship type stuff, or like
right,
with the
absolutely.
other person.
So
yeah.
And just to make sure that so this is how you want to receive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because you can know your partner's love language and express that to them in the way that they would like to receive it as well.
Right.
So she's expressing how she wants to receive
the physical touch,
yes.
And and remind you guys like it's the non-sexual one. So it's just holding you, or like just even just touching, putting your hand on your leg, or hugs, or just holding hands and stuff like that.
So like you like public displays of affection.
It don't have to be. No,
I'm asking like.
Oh, do I?
Do you?
Yeah, I guess I can say yeah. Yeah, I'll say yeah. It doesn't bother me. It's not like, oh my god, don't touch me in public. We're not gonna be sitting there slopping each other's face down in public, but yeah, like touching and stuff like that, that's fun for me. And then the next one for me would be quality time. Like I like someone, and it's funny because I actually was battling with myself, like physical touch or quality time, because they kind of like equal in a sense to me, because I really like the time spent. I don't want you just like hit me up once a day and then like then you want to be around someone, or check in from time to time. Like I don't like that. I would like more constant communication. I have to be all day, but constant communication it helps with me and my overthinking. Even though overthinking is my personal problem, but it just, if you understand that and you love someone, you should that's something you should be thinking if you're willing to compromise on. But I like communication. Like, so the next one for me would be the acts of service. Someone going out their way to do something, or even thinking about something like that would help you, or help take like your mind off the stress. Like even just like driving, you know, oh, you've been driving already. Oh, let me drive you. Let me come pick you up or drive, whatever situation is. Yeah. That is like a big thing for me, but it's like, yeah. So then receiving gifts again. And then haven't really received like gifts. Like I mean, I received some gifts from people, from some else, but I would love that to be up there. But it's not an experience that's regular for me. So.
But even if it's not an experience that's regular for you, like the type of person that you are outside of like a relationship with a partner, like the type of friend that you are, like you like to, it's from what I've received, I think you like to give gifts.
Oh yeah.
Like you look out for other people. So naturally, wow, it's always great to give somebody a gift that you care about. I think that I don't see you as the type of person who's expecting it.
Right.
It's always, but like I said, you should not be forgotten. Like somebody should still remember to give you a gift or to, you know, just be courteous of the fact that she's continuously always looking out and doing something for someone else or giving to someone else.
That's a good point. I did like giving personalized gifts more so that's a good point. But I mean, it's still at the end of mine because it's not also in me. So it's like
right.
My main ones are definitely
like you're not a taker.
Yeah. But like I'll take it, but I'm like, oh, why you do that? Because now I feel like, dang, now I gotta figure out how to match it. You know what I mean? I just can't like just take it now. Just think of how to match it.
Like this person gave me this, and oh my god, I gotta go above and beyond or do this, and it's like
not taking into account maybe other things was considered as a gift to them that wasn't actually a gift, you know. But it's like that's a part of my battle with like.
Right.
Like,
so you're overthinking.
Keep a record.
Overthinking. It's overthinking. It is a huge problem. We should probably have like a conversation about that like differently.
Definitely.
Because overthinking. Oh my god, I get inside my own head. I just like. But I totally get you with the gift thing. That would be my dead last one as well because I'm a giver. I like to. That's how I show my love. Like I give.
So we should go. That should be that could be the next part.
Yeah.
After you give yours, you should say, "How do we give?" You know,
right,
you're receiving.
Yeah.
So what is your most important?
My most important is actually quality time. Like I feel like the time that I spend with someone really shows like their dedication to me, because you can. I mean, time is definitely not to be wasted.
Right.
Like you lose time and you don't get it back. Just like with like age, like you're just gonna get older. You're not gonna get younger. So when you waste someone's time, it's messed up. Like so, like if you're spending time with me and I'm spending my time with you, it's something that I value and it's not to be taken lightly. And that's with any relationship, even outside of just personal relationships with like a spouse or a partner, like even like friendships. Like you invest time with these people, you build a like friendship and like memories, and it's like you find out that person wasn't genuine or that they wasted your time, you'd be mad. Like
saying that just added another a topic to the list.
Like you'd be mad, like you wasted my time. Like I don't even know if I'd be mad about the situation that caused the problem so much as the fact that like I'm just sitting back thinking like, dang, we did this and this, and like, dang, like, and it also is just like the thought of like you might not be able to get that back with that person just because of whatever happens. But like you said, another topic for another time.
Just
but yeah,
put that in the notes for the future.
So quality time is number one for me, very big. I'm really big on acts of service. I think that love is not just a word, it's an action, and you have to put something behind it. Like you cannot tell me that you love me and then treat me like dirt. Like you can't tell somebody that you care about them and then make them cry. Like you need to put some action behind that word. That means that show me that you love me, not necessarily with buying me gifts, because that doesn't tell me that you love me at all. Like, but you know, be there for me, talk to me, be my, what's the word, like be like
your
my
person.
Like be my person, like be my friend, like talk to me, you know, listen to me, because listening is so important. People forget they say that it's underrated, and it is, because people are not listening enough. Like, there are people who literally listen to what you're saying just so that they can get out what they want to say. Like, listen to me and just take what I'm saying into consideration. So yes, acts of service is number 2 up there with quality time. Then I would say like words of affirmation, because it's so much easier to just.
Oh, did I skip that? I totally.
You might have skipped it.
Yo, I definitely did.
But number 3 would be words of affirmation. It's like
same for the record.
Like, yeah, like, oh, love, like, boo, hun, whatever. Just gas me up, or like, make me feel special with words. That's always nice. I like that. I like words.
It's important to know that you're like, even if you have your own self-confidence, it's important to know that the person you're dealing with, they actually see like, oh, you look good today, or hey, beautiful.
Like,
even when you're ugly,
because like, just because you're not saying it or you're not showing it to that person, somebody else is always looking, somebody else is always watching, somebody else is always very observant, and they're watching that person that you're into, but they're also watching what you're not doing. Right. So they already know game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got the game down, because they're like, dang, he's about to mess up, so I'm about to pick up where he's messing up at. So yeah, that's just something to always remember. The other one would be, like, for me, like, physical touch. I don't mind holding hands or like giving hugs, but I'm like, I have like my own personal issues with like physical touch. Like, I just have a disconnection, so like, it's not like the thing that I want, but it's definitely something that I have to work on with myself, because I know that that's how other people show that they love. I'm just not good at receiving it. So one day in life, after I sit on somebody's couch and do some therapy sessions, I will be able to hold hands and hug and touch people and show that I love them that way.
Piggybacking off you real fast. It's funny because that is mine, but I also have issues with it. It's weird. It's like, so I like it, but I'm in my head again, of course. Right, so because it's something that I'm afraid of, like, I don't want to get like, and this is speaking about old me, because I'm definitely trying to transform, so I'm not going to use fear in my life no more. But previous situations, it's something that I know I will want, and I'm both afraid, like, if I get used to it, or like, if that makes sense, like, I don't want to feel good. I don't want this to feel good with you just touching on me, and then
you don't want it to feel good and then it's been taken away from you.
Right. And so like, I kind of do like, things like, oh, don't touch me kind of thing, or like, no, but really it's like, no, go ahead and touch me again, come on, do it again.
Like you love it, like you're craving it, but it's like, I don't want to get used to it, because like, I don't know how long this is gonna last.
Right.
Like, and then it's funny, because there are some people
That's a horrible way to live.
It is, because then there's people who think like, oh my gosh, I'm getting used to this and I want it all the time. And then it's like, it's a requirement for them. And it's like, but for someone else, that's probably going to be the thing that holds them back from you, because you're coming off as clingy when really that's just the way that you love.
Right.
So then the last one would be giving gifts.
Or receiving gifts.
Well, would be receiving gifts, because I'm the gift giver.
Right.
So for someone to give me a gift is a little bit different than me giving gifts, because I like to give gifts. Giving gifts is the way that I show you I love you, but not so much as how I've received that you love me, because I don't know. And it's also the Leo in me, like, reading like my zodiac sign, Leos are gift givers. This is what we do. Like, I love to give gifts. It's some people think it's like your way of being like not, I wouldn't say prideful, but like kind of like boastful, like, oh, I got this, so I'm gonna go give this to someone else, to show that I can do that. It's not even like about that. It genuinely makes me happy to make someone else happy. Like, to see like the look on somebody's face when they open something that I gave them, and like they really wanted it, or like they weren't expecting it. That brings me joy. Like, so like, for me to receive a gift,
like,
it's not a big thing for me to receive a gift, because I don't know how to, just like with the physical touch, I don't know how to receive it. So like, I don't know how to receive someone giving me something, one, that I didn't ask for, and then two, like, I don't want to disappoint the person with not genuinely being pleased with whatever it is that they give me. So like,
I'm gonna say this.
No offense with that.
I don't know. she's not appreciative. Like, she's really appreciative.
I'm very appreciative.
Because your reaction definitely can tell you different. Because you were really happy about the mug I gave you and stuff like that. And then even the bracelet you had got from, what you call it?
Yeah.
You, like, really talk about it more. So maybe you don't know it, but you definitely, you might not, like...
You're right.
Yeah, because you talk about it a lot.
It was a surprise from her. Like, she gave me a mug for Christmas. One, I love mugs. I love coffee mugs because I love coffee. But it had pictures of me and my daughter on there. That was, it's special. It's not a gift that you could mess up and give somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
But, like, say if somebody gave me a gift of something that I don't like. Like, I don't like vanilla. I don't like the smell of vanilla. I don't like the taste of vanilla. It makes me sick. So if someone was to gift me, like, vanilla scented candles or, like, vanilla scented, like, bath and body stuff, like, the look on my face would probably be like, oh, thank you. And then I would have to fix my face to look like what they would expect because they gave it to me. Whereas I can't, in my head, I'm just like, oh, shoot, they didn't know me enough to know I don't like this. And it's just like, that's why it's hard to give people gifts that you don't really know. But when it's someone you know, like, you wouldn't buy me anything that's vanilla. Like, she knows. I
mean, I was actually thinking about doing the gag gift as you're talking, but then when you started mentioning I would make me sick and all that. So
but you wouldn't do that. And as far as the bracelet thing, I asked for a bracelet and I was not expecting the bracelet. So when I got the bracelet, I'm psyched. Like, because I asked for it and I just didn't expect for that person to really go above and beyond and get me what I wanted. And that made me very happy. So yes, I'm very proud of my bracelet.
Definitely.
So it's not that I don't take them well. I can, but I just feel like, maybe with me, you got to make sure you know what I like before you just go buy it.
Yeah, that's different. You like personalized gifts. That's kind of...
Yes.
Yeah.
Personalized is good.
Okay. So we're going to go through the list and just quickly give how we give, or how we show love, right?
Yeah,
so,
that'll work.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of already started with yours, but the gift giving, so you can finish your list. Yeah.
Okay, so,
in order, the way you do it.
So I ask people a lot of questions about things that they like. So, like I know my daughter, so I know what she likes. So giving her a gift, but she's just happy with anything. Like, you could give her something from the dollar store and she's just going ape shit over it. She doesn't care. She's 9. She's young. So she just, everything to her that I give her means something to her no matter the value of it.
So in order for love languages that you give, how would you rate that?
Oh, it's definitely a 1.
No, not right there. I'm sorry. No, I mean, like, put in order
for the how I give.
Yeah,
gift giving is number 1 for me.
Well,
number 1 for
get
me.
That one for the gifts.
From my love language to how I would express it to another person is definitely I would give a gifts first. I don't know why. I just want to give you gifts. I just want to give you.
She's the gift later. The gift later. The gift lady.
The gift lady. Yeah, like, I just want to give you stuff. I want to show you. Like, it's also like, for me, it's also like giving someone the experience of something that they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know people don't always get gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that don't have birthday gifts. There's people that don't get Christmas presents. There's people that don't get Valentine's Day gifts. So, like, I want to give to make up for anything that you're lacking. So I'm very passionate when it comes to something like giving gifts. The other thing is, again, quality time would have to back that up, because I want to spend time with you to show you that I care about you, that I love you, that I'm dedicated to whatever it is that we're doing or where we're going with whatever it is that is in place. The other thing would be acts of service. Like, let me relieve some of your stress. Let me, you don't want to drive to work? Okay, I'll drive to work. And that's not really true. I have a car, but I have really bad anxiety with driving. So no, I'm not driving you anywhere. But if you needed me, I would hop in that car and go. Like, if you need me to pick you up, I would do it. I would figure out a way to make myself comfortable, but I would do it. And that's a true act of service, especially if you know me and you know that I have a fear of driving and I get behind the wheel to get to you. I love you. That's a fact. That I love you if I'm risking my own mental sanity to do something for you.
And then
there is words of affirmation.
Right.
Would be next.
And then obviously physical touch.
And then physical touch. I mean, like, again, I don't want to get too touchy, not too handsy with you, but yeah.
It's funny
because for me.
It's funny because I thought people would do acts of service right after the gifts, because you like to do that. You like to cook for people. You like people to try. You like to
That is true.
do stuff. Like
I really like people to be my taste dummies though. So like
yeah, so maybe that's more.
So, but again, I feel like with my quality time, we could cook together, or we could, or things like that. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine's. I want to go over mine's really quickly. It's weird. I brought it up, but like I don't know, like
really.
I know, right? So let me see. It's funny because I probably look blind as shit because I had one contact in. I just realized while I'm looking on here. I guess I'll do acts of service. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's old Brittany.
So then we'll
quality time. Yeah, probably quality time. I guess I'll go ahead with the acts of service and the words of affirmation and the gifts, because like I give personalized gifts, but I'm not like gifting wasn't something so natural inside of me as far as my family dynamic. I wasn't raised with like receiving like gifts all the time, like holidays, birthdays. It's not a thing in my household, but it's a thing I'm trying to create.
This is why I give a lot of gifts.
So it's like it's weird. So like if I give you a gift though, I make sure it's personal.
If she gives you a gift, it was extremely, it was well thought out.
Right.
Like she took her time.
I either hear something you say, and then I try to make sure I can match it or something. But
it's definitely not one of those regifting gifts that you that you get like.
Because I get overwhelmed thinking. I literally would sit there all night for like a couple nights, and like putting stuff in the cart, thinking about it, like everything. And then I'll do physical touch. I guess that's kind of weird.
Do you want to touch
I think I'll put.
So you show them that you care, that you love them?
No, okay, yeah, I'll do physical touch. I'll do physical touch as my second one. So I'll go back over, so I might have confused it and I might mix it up anyway. So I'm going to say quality time. I'm going to say physical touch. Then I'm going to say acts of service and words of affirmation, and then the gifts at the end. So that's for me. So that's what we got for our love language video here.
Yes. So stay tuned for next week. We have more content. We'll be doing some other things too eventually, like challenges.
Oh yes, challenges. We have actually fun stuff, not just like sitting here and we're gonna be probably talking while we're doing it, but we're gonna also
we're gonna do some cooking.
The mukbang, whatever way they say it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have it's gonna be fun.
So, stay tuned, subscribe, like, share, whatever.
Show love, y'all, because we'll show love back. If you have a YouTube channel, send us a message and let us know so we can subscribe and support each other and stuff like that. So we're gonna tag each other's stuff in the comments so you can subscribe or like or comment, whatever. I'm still rapping. So anyway, thank you guys for watching.